What's poppin'? I'm Kyng Byzz.
I go by the name of One Fly.
And this is Heartless Heart Podcast.
Well, we keep it on our sleeve. Why would you?
You know what it is.
Welcome, baby.
I'm tired of saying we back. Time to get a little consistency.
We is back. Shit.
You know, it's gonna be episode 4. Heartless Heart Podcast. Let's get into it. Welcome back. Hey, what's happening? As I said, I'm Kyng Byzz.
I go by the name of One Fly.
And in this episode, we're going to touch on a couple different things. Loving your partner.
The way they want to be loved.
Yeah, with their love language and not your love language.
Makes a lot of sense.
And also, we're going to try to touch on men's mental health.
There's a little bit of everything. You know, little good little topic today, man.
Add black man mental health. I'm black, so I only can go by what I know.
You feel me?
So, we all know who picked this topic. He threw it out there. My bad, bro. I don't want to throw you under the bus, but that's, it is. I'm just saying that we know who picked it. I'm 4 months end of the year, and I ain't married. I ain't even close to being married.
First off, it's more than 4, sir. We are in September.
October, November, December.
Oh, 4 months left. Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
It's looking real scarce for you in them matching pajamas.
Yeah. Shit, they in
the cart.
They in the cart. It's just, once I
purchase.
But I've been getting better with rejection though. I got rejected the other day.
Damn, you started off hot.
Yeah. Black Cupid ain't working for me, boy. I maybe because I jumped in the DMs or whatever I had, but I just. Damn,
I told you, man,
felt like I
got
got
get in somebody's chest. Get in somebody's chest.
But,
Hi, my name's Jeff.
But if we're in the gym, bro, I like I said, some females don't like that, so I just let it be. But it is what it is.
We gonna make that a topic too. How do you come up and talk to a girl when they in the gym? Do they want to be bothered?
Because this is my whole thing. A lot of times females say, like, tell other females to go to the gym to find a man.
Right.
But then they don't want to be bothered. Or at least I assume. But we're going to go ahead and get in topic. I'll let you go ahead and start off the topic. But that was, my whole thing. I'm still looking.
Ladies, Byzz is still looking for a partner to match pajamas with.
It's some time left. But go ahead and start this off. Go ahead and the basis of everything. Go ahead.
So, we're going to go ahead and start this off here, man. Today's topic, like we said, was loving your partner the way they want to be loved and love languages. So, how I would first ask you, King, is what's your love language, my boy? Like, how do you accept love, and how do you give love? Like,
I would say my love language would be like words of affirmation. And I think it's based off of, if I don't know it's broken, I can't fix it. But if I'm doing something right and correct, the acknowledgement would like re-energize me, like, damn, I'm doing what I need to be doing. Let me keep on this straight path. So I would say if anything, the number one on top, I think we all got a mixture of all the love languages, but one standout, I would say words of affirmation. You?
And for me, well, I got 2. Because
we know you.
You know how they got, no, for real, because out of the 5,
okay,
if you take the test, they going to say, what's your primary and what's your secondary. So for me, I'm a physical touch type of person. You feel me? Go figure.
But
I need you to love on me, baby.
Okay.
I need you to love on me, baby. Yeah, like, and I don't even just mean like in a sexual way neither, man. I just mean like when we like just random kisses. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I just get a fresh haircut, rub on the back of my head, shit like that. You feel me? But outside of that, definitely words of affirmation.
Okay.
Tell me, you know what I'm saying? It's the little things I feel like for men as well. We simple. So tell me you proud of me. Tell me that you see me. Tell me, if I'm not in the best season, that you see my efforts. And, because this kind of goes into the men's mental health situation.
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
like,
I was just about to say that. I was
it's when I'm done and I'm coming home from work, I'm coming home and the world beating my ass. I want to come home to that safe space, man. I want to come home to where she's gonna be my peace, and not me having to come home and fight another fight. Because I've been fighting the world all day, and now you want me to come home and fight you? Nah, I need you to love on me, baby. So but I don't even know.
I think that's where we go into we created. I don't know if love language has always been there or somebody just created that. Because when I was growing up, maybe I didn't know, but I ain't know nothing about no damn love languages or whatever else like that. So I guess we conformed into those different things. But a lot of times I think we as men try to love women at the point of what our love language is. And then sometimes vice versa, women do the same thing. And even when we try to express what our love language is, it's almost like some females almost act like it's a task or something. Well, I don't like loving nobody like that, or I don't like doing those type of things. But I think compromise is where it comes into, because a lot of times you may not be a physical touch person, but if I'm that particular type of way, and then
if you love your person,
yeah, and if say you like giving, I don't understand why that's one that's just odd to me, but whatever. But anywho, to each his own. But if the female is words of affirmation and you're physical touch, you steady trying to physical touch or whatever else like that, and that might not be hers, but at the same time, you're giving her words of affirmation. You're doing all of these things, and you're compromising on yours. You might not be good at, expressing your feelings, talking like that, doing those different type of things, and then it's like a lot of times that we try to do those things, but then on the back end, it's like, oh well, he always just want to be touchy, but it ain't, like you said, it ain't always about sex.
Yeah, it's about
just
sex.
It's that feeling of want or warmthness, or that person being there. That's how you feel that way. So
for me, when it comes to the physical touch part, like I said, it ain't all about sex, but women they be like, oh, I want to be desired, and well, no shit, Sherlock, me too. Like, you ain't the only person who got feelings. And I know, like, for society, they may, I guess, call it a dude being soft.
Yeah,
but me personally, I'm a Pisces. I mean, I don't go off of that as much as I used to, like the whole astrology.
Yeah, I'm a
shit.
Capricornius. I am. I give best of both worlds. I'm on the cusp. I'm on the cusp. Yeah.
But nah, I mean, it's like, give me what I want. I'll give you what you want. But again, that comes in the discovery part of a relationship. Like you said, it's, let me find out what you like. You may enjoy, because I receive it and I give it both ways. Like, if she in the kitchen cooking, or if we walking around the house, we might be out in public. Like, yeah. I might just randomly just kiss you on your forehead, kiss you in your face, like all over your face.
Yeah.
Some women, it might be like, stop, why you all over me like that? And then there's some who will actually accept that and take that in. But for me, that's what I want. Like,
but I think a lot. Sorry to cut you off, but I think a lot of times, until you meet the right person, I don't think you know what your true love language is. And let me explain. Okay. How would one know what, let's say, being touched, right? Like physical touch. If she was dealing with a partner that just, let's say, always put her down, always did these things or whatever, never gave her physical touch. So her thing, he only gave gifts. That's how he basically kept her there. He did those different things. So gift giving, that's what I like to do. But you come in and show her, okay, these simple kisses to the forehead, the holding hands, the grab her butt in the kitchen, and do those different things. Now, can that love language be switched now? The gifts, you thought, that's what it was, because you might have interpreted that what love is. You get what I'm saying? Now you done showed her different.
What the girls be saying? Clock it, clock it, clock
but
it.
you switched it because now you show words of affirmation, showing that you are appreciated, showing you are these different things. So I don't think until we actually meet those things, we actually encounter the different type of love language. Yeah, you have a preference of what you, quote unquote, think you like.
Right.
Because I thought I might have liked physical touch.
And then you found out you were squeamish.
Yeah, like it may not. I might not be like the touch by everybody. You know, if you had that connect, it just might be on some like what you got. But you never know. You meet the right person, it might feel like just like heaven every time she touches you or something. You know what I mean? So I think until we meet our person or whatever, or in that particular relationship that you get in, then like both of you, from that compromise that you guys come together, it's okay, damn, I kind of like when he touches me, or I kind of like it when she says this to me. Because I think once you find that partner, let's say a female, if I meet a female and we locked in or whatever, if we locked in that thing, her words mean everything to me. She tell me that I can go against a whole army. It's those words that different than somebody else saying it. It's hers that's saying that, okay, yeah, you can conquer the world, baby, and that means something different, or thank you for doing this, or thank you for doing that. You know what I mean? Everything's not, you need to thank you for everything, but at the same time, is sometimes a person want to feel appreciated.
And I feel like that's exactly what it is. And women, if you don't know this, when you see your man, if you make him feel seen, that don't do nothing but make, I mean, for me especially, like that make me want to do nothing but go harder.
Exactly. And that's what I said. The confirmation of, like, I don't need a data boy. Oh, good. You know, not a pat on the back. It's not that. It's the point of, like, these flowers. If I buy these flowers, right, and I'm constantly doing it, don't get comfortable, because that's not anything I have to do. Don't get comfortable with not the flowers on the table, or you put them in water later. You get what I'm saying? Or you doing different things where you get comfortable. Now it's a thing of, hey, I do appreciate it. I do see you do this every Wednesday, and it became a constant. Now, if I stop, you're going to come at me like, oh, well, he don't do this no more. Well, I stopped doing it because it seemed that if it wasn't appreciated.
And some women, they will be like, don't start something that you can't keep up.
But that's not if I get flowers every Wednesday, right? And then I see, okay, you boom, and I see your expression where your expression is no longer that happy feeling, because you got used to it. It's something that you became used to. So now either I got to switch it up, or I'm not going to do it for some time so you can miss it. If it's a constant thing, you're never gonna miss something that you constantly get if you take it for granted. But if you're telling me, oh, thank you for my flower, oh, you smiling, oh, you got your flowers in a vase, you got it set up, you happy, I might hear you, oh yeah, girl, he bought me some flowers, this and this and that. I see that as appreciated, so I can keep going with that gesture that I've done. But when it comes to, like, okay, here go the flowers and the thing, oh, another thing, this land here, 2 days to get in the water, now I need to make you miss something. You need to miss it now.
Well, nah. With that example, now if I was to buy some flowers for somebody and you wait 2 days, bitch, I ain't buy you flowers.
You ain't buying no more.
You got me fucked up. They dead. By the time you put it, they dead.
Oh my goodness, no, but it's just, and I wish we had a female here. Soon, people, female. Yeah, if you want to join the podcast, come on. A lot of people say they want to do it, and then they
be flagging.
Yeah, they be cap, but yeah, love language. Like I said, love language is a topic, and I don't think until you meet that right person, you officially know what your love language is, or how maxed out that love language can become.
I like the fact that you said, you could actually maybe find a different one. I guess it's a respect level.
Yeah.
Because, like you say, if a person didn't receive that before, and it could be completely new to them.
They don't know what it is.
Foreign,
it's like, it's
the last dude, all he did was talk down to me. The last woman, all she did was talk down. I mean, and me personally, I have been in relationships or dealt with people to where you would, when you first start talking to me or we start dating, oh baby, I see the king in you. You a king, you this and you that. But then as soon as you get mad at me, oh fuck this that, and you ain't. And then you start to use some of the things that I may be vulnerable.
Yeah, that I share with
that I shared with you, and you try to use them against me when you mad. That's that's a scorn person. That's a person who trying to be petty and
it's a human
who fight dirty.
But I think what I'm saying, I think it's human nature in that. Maturity comes with that, but at the same time, it's human nature. But if somebody swing on you, you're gonna Dr. Martin Luther King it, or you're gonna Michael X it,
or you gonna ask yourself, what would Jesus do? Jesus said, "Turn the other cheek."
Did he turn the cheek every time? No, he didn't.
He was an example. We don't get into the biblical part.
We ain't gonna get into
biblical. If you want to take it there, he was the example.
Understandable, but what I'm saying is Jesus told that church up, and when they were doing all that extra stuff in the church, he told the church up. But we're going But I think that also leans into men's mental health, where we think like, well, that's your job, you're supposed to do that. the appreciation factor when it comes to a lot of things. And we're gonna tap into that set. We're gonna take a quick break. All right, bro. We was gonna cut into it, but I think we need to elaborate a little bit more, because what are the love languages?
Okay.
Break that down for me.
So the 5 love languages are physical touch,
Okay.
words of affirmation,
Gotcha.
gift giving,
Gotcha.
quality time,
All right.
and acts of service.
Bet.
So now you already said one of the things that you love, or one of your love languages, is words of affirmation.
Yeah.
Do you have a secondary, something that comes after that that's right close enough? Like, okay.
I think quality time.
Okay.
I think if I had to pick one, I think I would say quality time, and it's not even that person got to be all up under me. Like we just discussing, they don't have to be all up under me. If they just in my presence or something, they can be reading a book, doing something, I could be doing something, or as
long as they're in your presence,
they're in my presence. I can feel, you know what I mean? They hear. I think quality time is like that true quality time, as far as I don't want you here just because I think you might be doing something, or just to keep an eye on you or something else like that. It's just that fact that the presence is something.
Okay, so those are your 2 that you like to receive.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what do you think are your love languages that you actually give out? Like, what do you do, or how do you give that? Out of those 5 things, how do you give that love? Are you a gift giver? Are you, I ain't gonna say you ain't no gift giver, because you the type who will give on the first date.
But that's something that I think comes with the thing. So I don't think that's like gift. I don't know what actually gift giving, because gift giving is different to people. You got some people that might a Michael Kors bag straight, a Coach bag straight, but then you got people that want Chanel and everything. That's 2 different spectrums.
And then you have the ones who love the simple stuff.
Yeah, you're right.
Write me a love letter. Just when you're out and you at the market and you think of me, like
the market.
You know how the white people.
You
know how the people do when you go to the market. Like you out somewhere and okay, man, she loves Snickers.
Yeah, okay, but I think words of affirmation, only because I know I like to receive that. So and that gets into the thing of, I know what I like, so I might first give that off. So you're gonna get what, because I like to give. Yeah. Because words of affirmation, I'm gonna tell you you're beautiful. I'm gonna tell you you can do it. I'm gonna tell you, like, yo, you the best thing smoking. You know what I mean? Those different things, like, thank you for this, or you're appreciated. And I think that only comes back because that's something I know makes me feel good.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So
right.
I think and to get into it, I think in my relationships, I give off of that. But at the same time I didn't know what love languages were until recent. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So a lot of times, I didn't privy myself to that information and educated myself on the information. So I just loved you off assumption. So that's where communication come in. If you don't tell me, you're not communicating, you can't assume I know what your love language is. And I assume when we first met, we asked 21 questions, and then I'm asking what your love language is, and then you told me, oh, it's this, that, and then as we go on, I'm seeing like, okay, but you're gravitating to these other things. Like, I'm learning you and I'm knowing you. Are you sure this is your love language? And then do I go off my assumption, or do I go off of the fact that, like, I'm loving you like this and I'm seeing the difference in you? And that's where it comes in.
Well, like you said too, as well, it could be a difference from them not having it in a past relationship.
Yeah.
So for me, like I said, mine's and how I receive them are the words of affirmation. I want you to, you know what I'm saying, when I get the fresh haircut, and even when I don't have the fresh haircut, still tell me I'm handsome.
I mean, bro, you be looking rough though. Like, no, I was like, bro, what it look, a rough scuff from a rough. It's like, you know.
Hey, but you know what?
Nah, I get what you mean.
They
ain't nothing like that haircut though, bro. And it ain't nothing like. And Taylor gonna beat somebody to it every time she see me with a haircut. Oh, Daddy, I love your haircut. Makes my day. But nobody else got to notice what makes my day. But I get what you're saying. Like, just notice I got this haircut. 9 times out of 10, we getting a haircut for you. Like if you're in a relationship, I'm getting a haircut. You got that thing. Like you
now
wait,
if I'm single,
but you got that one person that you waiting for them to tell you like, oh, so you got to cut. Oh, you got to cut. Oh, who you think? Like
who you think you is? Yo, man. Like
exactly.
What you mean? Like
so in your past relationships. Yeah, they see that.
We can say that too.
Okay, no,
I'm people.
I understand now, but what I'm saying in your past relationship or your current relationship, where do you see as far as when it does come to the love language? What like how did you like? Well, let's start with your past relationship. Were you educated on what love language is, and did you try to love that person at that love language and it didn't work, or like how does that look?
I was privy to love languages. Now, did I apply them? Mm-hmm. That's the better question. Did I apply those love languages to that person? No, I would more so say that I was the type of person who would just go off of what I liked. I know I loved words of affirmation, so I was always, you beautiful, oh, you sexy. Like it can be like you can be in a bonnet and you can just wake up in the morning and that be the sexiest thing to me, like my dog.
So
it
ain't just saying it just to say it. Like, oh, you gotta say it. Like it's because there was a genuine. Because words of affirmation, people can misinterpret as far as you just saying that because you gotta say that, or you saying that just to what you call, or you know how some females are, or sometimes some even some men we just may say it just that's something that we just auto programmed. To just
because
say
it's
those type of
things
that you know what I mean, just you're beautiful. But honestly, when I'm telling you beautiful, I ain't even worried about like the bonnet and all the other stuff. Like yo, you're here. Like it's just dope. Sometimes I look at you and like, damn.
When you just sit back and you just like, look at your person and be like, damn, that's what I got.
Yeah. So you know what I mean.
But I believe it goes beyond even just the physical appearance.
Okay.
Words of affirmation are, like I said earlier, like. If your person or shoot, it ain't gotta even be your person. It can be a family member. It can be, you know what I'm saying, a coworker. Like, hey, good job on that whatever today that, when we was at work, or just the supportiveness. I feel like words of affirmation is just anything that's good and that's a compliment. Gotcha. So, you know what I'm saying? I got some friends who do music. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like that song you made was,
and that might be something that people need to keep going. To keep going to like, okay, I like you said, oh, I am making a difference. I am doing something. My purpose is being served, whatever that might be, and I am being seen. I think that's what words of affirmation is, being seen.
Exactly. I like that.
I think that's what it is. It's like you being seen in a dark place, or any which way. You might be in a dark place and don't think nobody there, but when you just to hear that, hey, yo, I like the way you did this, or I like the way you did that, or you're doing a great job when it comes to this, or Dex, you was finally on time. Like, bro, I appreciate you being punctual with that. What you call it? So,
God's still working on me in my time.
I'm just saying, you're doing a great job.
Nah, but no, I ain't gonna lie. That's a prime example for me though, because me trying to get better with time. Like if I get frustrated when I be late places, so for somebody to notice who knows that I'm always late. And I know in my heart of hearts that I'm trying, like, okay, I gotta be more punctual. Like, okay, normally I'll be an hour late, but today I was only 5 minutes late. Bro, okay, bro, I see you a little bit on time today. Okay, so, I'm getting better. That's real.
So when it comes to love languages, do you think, I know communication is a bigger part.
For sure.
So what does it look like when you're compromising, as far as not compromising your love language or anything, but as far as saying when it comes to this person, if y'all got two ends of different spectrum. Side note, real quick, just what you call it. Can a love language be a deal breaker?
I believe for some people it can be.
Okay.
Because you got people who want to really be loved a certain way.
Yeah.
You have people who say, okay, hey, when you do this, and I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna bring it into a current situation. And me and you actually had conversation about this before. When you're dealing with the person,
okay,
you have to completely erase out everybody else that you dealt with.
Facts.
You can't, because everybody is different.
Mm-hmm.
Because you have to, that mental whiteboard, you have to wipe it clean of all your past.
Yeah.
How you loved another person, how you dealt with another person.
Because it's not that person. It's not that. It's two. It's
And they
two
might
separate.
say,
What you call?
and like I said, I'm gonna bring it to a curtain situation to where, you know what I'm saying? Like, my lady, she'll say, when
he get to wear pajamas. Just go ahead. My bad.
You know,
I ain't mad, but go ahead.
You feel me? You know
Go
what I'm
ahead.
saying? Somebody got to have the magic pajamas. I got to take pictures or something. But it's like, she wants to be made felt special. Some people might just be like, oh, like, will you be my girlfriend or will you be my boyfriend? No, to this particular person, it's a monumental time.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going from this level in a relationship to the next level, and we're making it concrete. So make me feel special in how you ask me to be your partner, to be your girlfriend. Just like, think about it in a marriage.
Mm-hmm.
But look though, so one woman or one man. Okay, but 9 times out of 10, of course, let's keep it as the women.
Okay. Yeah.
So, one woman may be okay with going to the courthouse.
Yeah.
But the other one might be like, no, I want my dream wedding.
Exactly,
I want this to feel special. And the other person who wants to go to the courthouse, that might just be enough for them.
Yeah, that's not.
They
important
might be
to them.
simplistic in that way. But
so, what love languages that follow? If that is that affirmation though? Is that part affirmation, part acts of service?
I don't even think that's a particular type of love language. I think that just goes into how that person wants to be loved. That's it. Because like,
what does that love look like though? I'm just asking, just
like
trying to
you
get
said,
like,
that's where the communication comes in,
Yeah.
and that's where you figure it out, and that's where nobody's a mind reader.
Yeah.
So if you don't,
I can't.
I can read your mind. No,
not at all.
I can't.
I can't. I've
Closed
been trying.
mouths do not get fed.
I've been trying. I ain't Professor X. I've been trying. Been like Gene. I don't. I can't. Yeah.
So you have, that's when communication comes in, and you have to be able to express exactly how it is, and this also goes into knowing self.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna give you an example. Like me, I need you to, when we go to sleep at night, obviously if you're not with me and if you with me, but if you with me, I don't want just, okay, good night, and you rolling over. Look at that. Like, I'm just not here. Like, no, I want you to say, okay, hey, good night, babe. I love you. Give me, okay, cool, good night. All right. But
does that come with time? As far as when I say time, listen, hear me out. If, let's say, her love language, physical touch, that falls number 5 on her love language, right? That's number 1 on yours.
Mm-hmm.
We need somewhere it's gonna stay 1 on mine. Like, we need to move that mug to number 3 when it comes to yours or whatever. And if you do it properly, it'll go there. But does that take time? In order for that to happen, you're still learning somebody. Somebody's still learning their self, because, like you said, that whiteboard, when it comes to love language, how you want to be loved, we need to this board. You have how you feel. She has how she feel. Now we got this thing right here. Okay, I'm taking this to put on this. Okay, I mess with that. I'm put this over here as well, because now it's come. I can love you different, and obviously you ain't been loved right unless you messed up the relationships. But 9 times out of 10, how it work, you know what I mean? You ain't been loved right, and even if I've been messing it up, I'm learning from my mistakes. If I'm getting in this relationship now, I need to make sure it's right. So, okay, I've been loving like this. I don't think you erase everything as far as when it comes to how you love, like, keep that basis of what you love. But then when it comes to the next person, it's like, all right, this is,
you have to add it to your repertoire.
But and then it's also like you said, it's communication. You have to, like, hey, babe, like, I don't like when you do that, because even I don't think it's no love language or anything, but text me when you get home. I don't be bullshitting about that, like, for like text, like, and I'm gonna have an attitude with you the next morning if you ain't text me, and I'm gonna say something slick like, damn boy, you still driving?
I'm driving. I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna hit you when I get home. And then you don't get no message.
Yeah, I don't need you getting frustrated. It's just the concern of love that I have when it comes to that. It's like, yo, like that's a genuine love that I genuinely want to know. Make sure what you got.
Loving somebody how they want to be loved. Again, like I said, I need you to tell me when you get home. Yeah. Like, that's just, not only, of course, I know people look at it as those safety precautions and stuff like that, but no, you can, your partner, your man, your lady could be out, and some people don't care. Some people don't mind if you don't hit them up when you get home. Yeah. Okay, I'll talk to you in the morning.
And that's something that you probably weren't used to. And I give you grace. You know, I hate that, but I give you grace. As far as
don't
saying,
live
like, because you're not used to somebody genuinely caring. These flowers that I'm buying, a lot of say people want flowers or what. These flowers I'm buying, but at the same time, do you still accept them from time to time? Because you might not like flowers. And that's another thing. You're finding out what that person likes, but you buying flowers, but you're not communicating to me that, you know, I really don't like flowers like that. I prefer X, Y, Z. And then without saying that, but you just accepting the flowers. Now I'm thinking I'm doing something. Now it becomes where they just sitting here. Now we created this whole argument when this whole time, shit, you don't like roses. You don't like, you might want sunflowers. You might like daisies. And these are questions that you ask. And instead of being transparent and actually saying, oh, well, these are the type of flowers I like. Oh, I like those. Oh, yeah, I like roses. But then again, they might not have received roses. They don't know what the hell they like. It's just learning people.
I'm a do this here too, even better. Mm-hmm. When it comes to loving somebody, the way that they want to be loved, I need everybody to know that it's okay. First off, being coachable, not just in life. Yeah, being coachable and receptive to what somebody's expressing to you within your relationship needs to be okay. Like, listen, like we said, you don't love everybody the same. Yeah. So if I've had women who have even given me the blueprint, it's okay to give that person the blueprint of how you want to be loved. I know sometimes women, especially, I don't run into women where I'll be like, well, what type of man you like? And they're like, oh no, I'm not going to tell you what type of man that I like, because I don't want you to fake it. I don't want you to just do it because
but I don't think that'd be the case. I don't think that'd be the case. And it's not that. It's just one. Let me see if I actually willing to live up to this thing that you're asking for. That it's not the point of like I can't ever be nobody that I'm not. And at some point in time it's gonna fall. Oh, he been doing it's even if you don't tell him. He started doing what you like and everything, then later on down the road he stopped doing it. We could have killed, like I said, love language or however it can be a deal breaker in some things, or maybe they don't like, some reasons they don't like being touched. And I'm just using an example. They don't like being touched, but at the same time, if I like being touched, this is not gonna work because you need that. But at the same time, if you're getting in this relationship, you knew she don't like to be touched, and it's not talking about yours, it's just talking in general. You knew she don't like to be touched. She knew you like to be touched. Y'all still decided to do this relationship, and then y'all wonder why it don't work.
That's where people come in and they go to wasting their time. Like, if because you already know that
I wasn't gonna change because you standing on your business and saying like you knew what it was when you got in this relationship. You thought you can change something. That's where communication has to come in clear. Like, hey, I'm willing to. Okay, bam. Like, all right, but if you do it right, I don't think you'll ever, because we put too many categories on things in life. Okay, yeah, we categorize love language. Love is love at the end of the day, as far as the love what you built with that particular person. Love has no definition, no matter how many times you want to. You can have you ask 1 million people, 9 times out of 10, you're gonna get a different interpretation of what love is, and it's solely based off of that particular person. Now you create a different love when you get with somebody. You create your own love, y'all. Whatever definition that is of it. Some people don't understand something. Oh, how she accept that, or how he accept that. That's their shit. That's the type of love. You can say, oh, that's not love, outside of abusing somebody or doing anything else like that. Because a lot of women say, oh, I won't clean up for my. I mean, I won't do this for my man. I won't do that. How she do this, and she's submissive. She this that. That's her love. That's how she love. That's their relationship. That's their definition of what love is to them. So who's to say what it is, and we keep categorizing things, and a lot of females that jump out here and everything. Oh, mine is receiving gifts, and I keep beating on this. Is like how you base your love off of material shit.
Because what they used to, those type of people are women, men, because obviously it can be men too, because it can be some women. Now I'm gonna do this too, because my mom, I know my mama, one of her love language is gift giving.
Yeah.
Like I can ask for something, do something, whatever, or just how she does it, she gives. And she feel like, at times, hey, this is like I showed you I loved you. Why? And people think because I sacrificed. I gave you, I helped you out with this, or if you needed help with this, I saved you from this, dished out money for this.
But sometimes it sets people up, not your mom, but just sets people up for being let down or like not appreciated, because like if that's your love language, right? It's not that it's not appreciated. I might not know how to respond. That's what you
But
do.
I'll take you telling me that you proud of me over you giving me money any day.
Yeah. I feel you on that.
You feel me? Like, because that hug can be worth $1 million.
Yeah. I feel you on that.
So yeah, man, it's just at the end of the day, no matter if it's a love language involved at all, I feel like just loving a person the way that they want to be loved is very important. And like I was mentioning my mom's situation, and I'm going to go into where I got into a major accident in 2021. God, I'm still here, almost lost my life. And as I mentioned, her not being the most affectionate person, and I know she gives a lot, but when I got in that accident, out of all the money my mama done gave me or helped me with, when I got in that accident, it wasn't no amount of money that was going to heal me. She couldn't give me no money to heal me. She couldn't get a doctor's no extra money to heal me quicker or make it a faster recovery. And I can remember when they called, and she even brought this up to me. She's like, oh yeah, when you called me, you sound like you was all tough and you was like, oh mom, I'm all right, I'm good. And then the moment that she got there, and I think I was just laying in the bed and my mom was holding my hand, bruh. And that was worth $1 billion for me.
Yeah.
Because like you said, it goes into the fact of if you haven't gotten something, if you're not used to something, when you do get it, and that is your true love language, it feels better. So imagine whether it be a relationship, whether it be with family or friend, if your love language, Byzz, is like you say, words of affirmation.
Yeah.
If you with a woman or just family and they always talking negative, like more so than anything, you might get some positive reinforcement every now and again. But if you get somebody who is just, hey man, I see you. Hey, are you doing this well?
Yeah.
Congratulations on that. When the next time you're doing this, you're going to be like, man, that means a lot to me that they are bigging me up, that they hyping me up. Like that can do more than any gift.
But understand that. But at the same time, I think it has to come from the right person. Because and this what I said.
What if it came from a complete stranger? A complete stranger can be like, yo, we'll be at work and
that means something. That means something like damn, like that does, because even out and out, like say if I do it, they ask me, hey, what happened to the words of the day? And I don't, you might get 2-3 likes on something like that. You don't think nobody really paying attention, but then that's what I like to do. That's what I feel like my purpose is, just to give that. So when I hear somebody, if I'm just in the grocery store and like, I heard the podcast, bro, y'all keep
that make you feel
like,
good.
I love what you or yo, keep that up or whatever. The 90 days, I see your growth. I see what you're doing in the gym. I see. So yeah, you're correct in that, like with those. But then sometimes even from your partner, like it's something different, because like we were just talking, I'm not used to receiving gifts. right? You might get in a relationship with somebody like giving gifts, and that's more so of if we out the someone they decide to swipe the card and pay for the meal or whatever else like that. I'm taken aback. Like I feel like what people do that around here or whatever else like that, or even when it comes to birthdays, somebody do something for you, be like, what this is like. That person has to be okay with the fact that someone like me has to get used to something like that because I'm not used to that. Now, like you said, now down the road, not being greedy, like damn, I kind of like the way that made me feel. Like they actually did something for my birthday. Like, wow, that's crazy. You get what I'm saying? So
right.
So those things like we talked in the beginning of like you're learning different sides of love languages. If we categorizing everything, we're learning different sides of them. Of them, I never knew that I might have liked that because I never received it, or I never received it properly.
That's a biggie. Properly is a biggie.
Yeah, properly receive quality time. Properly receive, because a lot of times, a lot of men or women go out and cheat, and it was like, oh, I just wanted you to be there. You were never there. Yeah, you bought me everything I wanted. That comes again of what somebody's assumption of, oh, they liking the gifts or whatever else like that.
It can be like he or she can be like, well, I was there, but that quality time, put the phones away.
Yeah.
Like even when it comes to family,
Yeah.
like Amir be at the dinner table.
Mm-hmm.
I be like, bro, put your phone up. Asia, bro, put your phone up.
Yeah.
Let's actually spend quality time.
Yeah.
Just because we at the dinner table together, don't make it quality.
Yeah.
Because you could be
your phone, you can be doing
Amir be on the phone. He and his whole little group chat, and he got like 3 or 4 different voices on the phone. Hey, kiki, and I'm like, bro, like you here with me, but are you actually here with me?
Yeah. And that come when even with the kids, we'll sit down, pick a movie. Like we're gonna put your phones up, my phone. Yeah, we all, cause we can, us as parents too, we can get caught up in that as far not spending it. Like we're on our phone, we're there, like, but we on our phone, we text and we on scrolling on TikTok, and we all just sitting there, we just sitting there or whatever else like that. So I definitely understand. So, and wrapping up, I mean, and like I said, we definitely got to get a female voice on just to give that different perspective, because I don't want to assume what a female may be thinking or anything else like that. I only can go based off of what our own experiences. But
yep.
Just to wrap up, we say 5 love languages. Hit them real quick.
5 love languages: words of affirmation, quality time, physical touch, gift giving, and acts of service.
Yeah. So I guess you got to figure out, and again, bro, like I think when you get in a relationship with someone, like you said, that white erase board, wipe it up. It's not gonna always be. I don't think in every relationship you get in, that's gonna be your prep, like your start off love, like that. Sorry, it's hard to explain. Like it's not gonna be that every time, because like I said, if you haven't received that properly, you don't know how to. You're not. You
don't
sure.
know how you're gonna take it.
Yeah,
you don't know how you're gonna receive it.
So I think you go in with, okay, yeah, my words of affirmation is my thing, or physical touch is my thing. You go in with it knowing, okay, yeah, these are the things. Okay, that's your love language. Okay, we're building this and we're creating our own type of love of what we have, and not until we understand what that person loves, what this person loves, and what are we willing to do to come with our own definition of what love is to us. Damn the outside world, damn what everybody else try to categorize. This is like, I love the way you do it. If you cook breakfast, you cook for that man, this and this and this and that. That's my man. I love him. That's what I do. He love that, so I'm gonna do that. Oh, bro, you buying her this, you buying her that. Yeah, bro, but it's appreciated. I'm receiving. You don't know what I'm receiving on the back end of this. She deserves everything. She deserved these things. You get what I'm saying?
So where the other person before, whether it be male or female,
he didn't do that.
They didn't love me the way that I was asking to be loved. So, but like
we learn from our different past and relationships, because a lot of times it's like, oh, I made him. Now he getting all that stuff that I built him. Now he doing all that stuff for the next female or whatever else like that. Well, I learned where I messed up at. I learned where I messed up at, And I'm going back into these things and I'm learning these things. I'm only educating myself from my past relationships to bring here the nuances of this is what you love. This is what you call, because you were loving me like your last man. It didn't work out for a reason.
I was finna say some boy. You know how they look.
Yeah, but
you know them women.
But listen, man.
Don't eat this pussy like you ate the last bit. No,
bro,
I had a chick.
This
I had a chick told me this for real though, and you gotta know this. She was like, "Nah, don't do that like you do them other women because everybody is different."
Yeah,
so it don't matter if you're in a relationship, man. It don't matter if it's a relationship with your family, with your friends. Like you like to be handled a certain type of way.
Okay.
And I know that it's certain stuff that I may come off with, and I might think that I'm not coming off a certain type of way. Yeah. But you don't even have to tell me, nah, dude, like you didn't have to tell me. And I done had a person already who overheard one of our conversations was like, nah, he probably felt like that because you came off like this. Yeah. And I may have not felt like that, but I got to look at it from a different lens. Yeah. You got to be able to, when you're in relationships with people, like I say, not even just man-woman relationships. Like, bro, I got to know how to respect you.
Yeah.
Like how I joke with you. I may not be able to joke with somebody else like that. Yeah. I may not be able to joke with JT like that. I may not be able to joke with my cousin Bubba like that. You feel me? So, like, nah, because I don't play with words like that. Yeah. And then some people be like, nah, like,
when I moved here to Kissimmee, boy, y'all different. Y'all put words together that don't supposed. I'm from St. Pete. Y'all put words together that don't supposed to go together, and that be like, wait a second, y'all be casually talking. Nah. I don't talk.
That's like a female. That's like females when they be like, oh, bitch, but they can do that with their homegirls.
Yeah, but with
with other people, they be like.
And I think it all comes down to a relationship based on that particular person and what you have, and then with your significant other, I think you just go down the line because it's easy for me, for somebody I don't know or whatever, I cut you off. Like I'm not expecting you to love me or those type of things. I don't expect that at you. So that's why it's such a surprise if somebody say something like, "Oh damn, that was dope." You get what I'm saying? Because I'm not expecting. The expectations is that my old lady needs to know how to love me, and I need to know how to love her.
You got to take that time.
And I don't think that's based off of any definition of what somebody defined as quote unquote love languages.
Yeah, at the end of the day, man, you have to take that time to know that person, to get to know that person. If a person's love language is one thing and that's not your strong suit, that's why they say your strong suits. They already strong.
Yeah, you got to work on the other stuff. You got to
work on the weaknesses.
And as long as you had a willingness to. If you had a willingness to work on it and you actually being observed, that's where it comes again. Like, oh, I see you trying. Like I tell you, like, damn, bro, okay. Boy, you 15 minutes late. I can make that a negative or I can make it a positive by saying, damn, bro, I'm be 30 minutes late. Boy, you 15. I see you. Why you doing that? You know what I mean? That means something to something. I might be but I see
you be an asshole a lot of the time.
But what I'm saying, but I see you. I see the growth. You get what I'm saying? Sometimes you have to. Sometimes even when that person trying to, even with your partner, like you have to see, like find the wins in the situation. Like if they're trying or whatever, like you might have physical touch, and the one time you said something or whatever. I hate the fact that if I did something wrong, right? You told me I did something wrong. You acknowledged it. Okay, bam. I acknowledge it, and I've been doing right by you, by this whole thing, this whole situation. And I'm human. I'm not perfect, and I slip up one time. You don't forget all the 20 times that I did it right these last 20 times, and that one time that I didn't do it back in the day. Oh, you always. How the hell am I always doing something when I was just doing it? Now you may have not acknowledged it, or may have not but then don't sit here and say, oh, you doing, but I hate the word, but
grace.
But you have to have grace. If somebody's trying to love you like you want to be loved, it's not happening overnight.
Oh, for sure.
It's not happening overnight, and it's the same thing to go for you. Same way. I understand it's fit. Just communication. As long as somebody's trying and somebody's willing to do something, and they're trying to love you like you want to be loved, that's what love is.
That's what, and that's the part where you say is Compromise and sacrifice. Look, baby, I'm not. A woman can be like, I'm not the most touchy-feely person.
Yeah.
But you know what? Because I know that you are a touchy-feely person, I may not come to you and give you a kiss all the time in a random moment, but I'm going to start to try.
Yeah.
And the moment that you see the effort, the moment that you see them trying, and that means they're coming out of their comfort zone.
Yeah. Love is effort, bro. That's one part of love. Love is effort, bro. Like it's putting in the work. Love ain't easy. Love ain't got to be hard. I know love can come how it needs to come. We put too much expectations when it comes to what love is. Love is what's your definition of it. It's what my definition of it. And in our relationship, when we bring it together, that's what that love is. Our relationship where we got to love. Hey, bro, I don't like the way you talk to me. I don't like the way you talk. Like the way you come up, bro. I get offended. You know what I mean?
So the next time the situation pop up, you have to be privy as a person.
Yeah.
You have to that also shows if people really be listening.
Yeah.
Because when somebody come and express themselves like, babe, I wish you would have handled the situation like this. Although a person may not agree all the time, if they love you enough, they're going to have the willingness and they're going to make the effort to say, dang, this just happened.
I understand what you...
And last time this happened, I handled it this way.
Let me try it this
way and see if I get a different outcome. Yeah. And it
might have not been 100% how the other person wanted you to handle it, but see that, man, I straight went off on these people. Now I just...
It took me longer to go off than it did last time.
I tried. The next time, you know, I might be at 75% to where you want me to be at or whatever. I might be to 80, but long as effort is put towards something, a man, a woman is not gonna love you how you want to be loved overnight. It's not gonna happen. It's gonna have work put towards it, and if you do find that, keep it. Hold on to it. Be appreciative of what you have in your circle, and not look on outside and say, "Oh, well, that person getting that. Well, maybe my thing is this, or maybe that's where we get into all these. Maybe you know what you want." He know what you want. You know what he want. Y'all come together. Y'all create this own love circle that y'all have and keep motherfuckers out of y'all. Sorry for cussing, but keep motherfuckers out of y'all circle. That's why shit get messed up. Girl, he should be doing this. Girl, he should be doing this. Hey, bro, why she got this? What, bro, don't worry about my shit. Period.
Yeah, that's why keep it private and stuff like that.
But you know what it is. I'm Kyng Byzz.
I go by the name of One Fly.
And this is Heartless Heart Podcast.
Well, we
keep it on our sleeves.
Yes, sir.
And until next time, work hard.
Love harder.
But most importantly,
live custom.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. It was episode 4, Heartless Heart Podcast, man. Y'all keep it locked in. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. Tell your baby mama to tell her friend too.
That part. And I'm still looking for matching pajama person.
Boy, it is almost December.
It's all right, bro. I'm tell your lady I'm wearing some I can wear the off color or whatever, and then I'm bringing the kids or whatever. If I can't find nobody, just make sure my pajamas is under the Christmas tree.
Yes, sir.
But you know what it is, Kyng Byzz.
One Fly.
Yes, sir.
Oh.